Hey guys, time for a Nelson video. Everybody loves Nelson. So I'm going to try playing Nelson as black and see if we can trick him. Now I'm not going to play the Vienna because I'm playing with the black pieces. Okay, so we're expecting the queen to come flying out somewhere. So I'm just going to play this. There she comes. Okay, so now the knight can develop for free with tempo. And the queen's gone back there. Okay, he's probably going to want to bring his bishop out into play. Let's play a Indian. This is actually the Pirc standard setup for me. So, right. I'm not worried about this pawn right now. Okay, he wants to bring in another attacker onto that, but if I castle, it should be good. Okay, that's actually a free pawn. I can defend with my knight. So this is looking alright right now. I want to bring my bishop into play. What's the best way to do it? I think the double fianchetto. Fianchetto, 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 Figaro. Magnifico. Okay, look, there's a loose pawn there. Let's bring the knight in. Right, so two attackers, two defenders on there. But this is a fork on queen and rook. Okay, well, that's not too much of a problem. Okay, so queen takes. Okay, right. So I'm actually up a bishop. You probably notice this, that whenever pieces start to be taken, the temptation is to rush your next move. I don't know what it is about human psychology with chess that we think that we have to now make a purposeful, forceful reply. But the best thing to do is to have a jolly good think. Okay, so I'm up a piece. I can grab the rook. Is there any reason not to grab the rook? I think everything's kind of defended right now. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to grab the rook. Calm and collected. Okay, he's taken my rook with his knight, yes, of course. But now I get a knight, so I'm now up two minor pieces. And again. Okay, so we've got two attackers on that pawn. So what I'm going to do, I think, is put my queen, I could put it here. I'd like to trade queens. Will Nelson go for a queen trade? I'd also like to defend this square so that my knight can get out at some point. If I put my queen there, he could just take with the queen, couldn't he? So how about, like, knight to there comes with the discovery on the queen and it defends the pawn. But it also exposes my king. So maybe just push the pawn forwards. I'm just having a scan of the board. Can't see any major issues. Okay, so he's gone there to attack the rook anyway. I can simply move the rook, can't I? Okay, now, knight to here comes with the discovery on the queen, right? Knight to there, and I'm double attacking his knight. So he does have a check. I mean, he could move the queen back there with check. Then I can block with a bishop. But again, I'd like to force the exchange of queens. So capturing that with my queen. Looks okay. This is the key thing. It's just these sanity checks on these moves, you know. Let's do it. Okay, I'm stopping queens. Not even thinking about it. Okay, so now we've got bishop looking there. That's fine. I'm going to get my rook off the dark square. And now it's time. What have we got? I'm two minor pieces up, eh? So this is a double attack, but it's not a good one. Because you see, my king is actually the defender of both of my pieces, so all he has to do is initiate the capture of either rook or bishop, and then my king would have to move away from the defence of the other piece, and then so he'd go a piece up there. So, I mean, one option is actually to sack the exchange here, because I'm so far ahead of material. That would be fine. But I think I'm just going to get this knight out of dodge. He should have taken it on the last move, shouldn't he? Yeah, he should have just taken the knight, but he didn't because he's a silly bot. Okay, I'm going to put my knight here, threatening e2 and a fork on king. There we go. Right. Haha. I think I'm going to sack the rook, actually. I think that's fine. Move bishop here, pinning this pawn. Okay. Let's attack his bishop. And he's just blundered it away. So Nelson is the oddest kind of character of the bots. Some people just have a nightmare playing against Nelson, and then sometimes it just looks like he's a complete blundering fool. Okay, so let's finish him off in style if we can. 2 bishops and 2 knights against the rook. I mean, it should be a no-brainer. No-brainer. Right. There, I'd like to put my knight here and that. Okay, you're not having it. All right, fine. Okay. Mr. Nelson. No, he's just blundering. It's like the program just to throw away material for no reason whatsoever. Okay, let's get the bishops working together. There. I mean, he's going to find himself out of moves very soon. Okay, now this is a discovery with that, and I can win this pawn. Bum 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 bum. Let's attack this pawn. Can't move forwards. Swapsies. Right, now I think it would be fun to do try and mate with both bishops. Okay, so now you see these bishops are controlling all of those squares, right? That and that, both diagonals, and that actually creates an impenetrable field. I'm just going to send the pawn up the board. And go again. See, this is the strength of the bishop pair. I'm not going to try and use my knights at all. I'll just make a queen and put him to bed. Okay, so he's got this square and this square and this square, so I'm not concerned. Okay, we'll make a queen. And then one check. Check with the queen, defended by the bishop. This is absolutely deadly now. Check with the bishop. And checkmate, yep. Okay, there you go. So that is how to beat Nelson with the Pirc Defence. I mean, that's just ridiculous. Throwing your queen out there. If I'd have played, like e5, yeah, that's the wayward queen attack. But just a quiet d6, out comes the knight. Yeah, pretty straightforward, really, in the end. And you just have to resist Nelson's crazy attacks and then wait for him to start blundering, which he will do. So that's how to beat Chess.com's 1300 rated Nelson bot using the Pirc Defence. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and see you later.